Hello, hello. This is Adrienne Igo, also known as Capricorntigress of Astrology, A Look Inside. And I just wanted to come and make a really quick, short video because we are now entering a phase where Mercury stations direct and is about to go direct again after a brief period of retrograding in the sign of Leo, and it is going direct at 11 degrees and 32 seconds at 12:25 p.m. So, and I guess that would be Greenwich time. Um, could be Eastern Standard Time. So, I'm in Seattle, and I figured this is already upon some people, and I thought I would come and make this video real quickly to discuss the the heavens and the things that are occurring or about to occur this day. So we have Mercury going direct today on the 19th of August, and we also have Jupiter trining Neptune at 15 degrees. Um, it's 15 degrees of Pisces, and Jupiter's at 15 degrees and 36 seconds of Scorpio. And that makes a beautiful trine. And that I just made a video about this, but that makes a beautiful sextile to my sun and to my moon and to my Pluto. I have a grand trine at the time of birth, and this is really activating that grand trine. So I'm wondering how it's all going to play out, and it's all positive though, because trines are always positive, and this one, I believe, in particular, is going to be very uplifting and positive. We had a brief taste of the Jupiter Neptune trine, I think, a few months ago, and but it retrograded, and now it happened again. So if we miss the goodness of that Pisces, Scorpio, Jupiter, Neptune trine combination, then maybe we'll be able to grasp that noun. And I guess in a way, I'm speaking to myself and anyone who has any of these planets on the angles. So if you have, say, that transiting Jupiter on one of the angles, I'm saying the first, the fourth, the seventh, the 10th, or if you've got that Neptune on any of the angles, the first, the fourth, the seventh, the 10th, or any of your major planets are being affected by those, on those angles, then this you should feel. This is something you're going to feel, hopefully in a very positive light. And I'm thinking that, since this is the second, I think, actual connection, actual bam, uh, conjunction to these two planets, I think it's something that we already put into motion when they first connected. I think that was back in May or something like that. But now, whatever we put into motion back then should really start to pay out for us. So I hope that you've been working on some endeavor or some improvement or something that would lead to this positive experience happening. Now, I'm really feeling everything that's going on right now for myself, because I've got my natal Mars in a late degree of Leo, and everything's being touched off right now with that. I can't help but notice I look a little different today and a little funny looking. And I always look at I feel like I'm directly affected by the planets, the way I physically appear. And of course, right now, these planets are, well, they're squaring my Venus. I've got my Venus in Scorpio. My poor little Scorpio Venus. It's not happy. So I feel like I look a little older around the edges, just a little bit. These are some of the things. Now, maybe this Jupiter trine, this Neptune trine, is going to add some positive, uplifting activity into my life, because it's all positive. In fact, it sort of sets up like a grand sextile situation in my chart. So it's beautiful, and I hope that you're going to take advantage of that Jupiter trine Neptune that happens on the 19th at 3:44 a.m., just a few hours after Mercury goes direct. Now, on the 23rd of August, the sun enters Virgo. Virgo. I love Virgo. Oh, now my daughter is a Virgo, and she has her sun, moon, and Mercury in Virgo in the 5th house. And I'm hoping my baby does something miraculous when the sun goes into Virgo. I'm hoping she don't get sick. My poor baby gets sick. Lots of 6th house planets. In fact, just in case you didn't know, if you have lots of 6th house planets, basically it's like those planets are in the sign of Virgo. So you're probably, you most likely have issues that deal with work and service and health issues. And you're probably into, healthy things, or maybe. And if you're not, then you're dealing with your health. That's a crazy thing about 6th house emphasis or Virgo emphasis. You either go the route of taking care of your health and your work, because sometimes it manifests as in the work, not so much the health, but the work. And sometimes it manifests in the health. But the thing is, you have to take care of it. You have to do the work. If you avoid or try to run from that work that must be done in that house, it always comes back to bite you, because you have to take care of that. That's the 6th house part of us. And we all have that, all of us. Now I could go on and on, because for me, I just start running off at the mouth. Yeah, I just start thinking about my own 6th house and how that manifested for me as a young person. I had several nervous breakdowns, several. I was not able to handle the 6th house emphasis there, which is some Gemini and some Cancer. Gemini is a very, I hate to say emotionally unstable. I wouldn't say they're unstable, but emotionally, they don't like dealing with those emotions very much because they're overwhelming. And when they get overwhelming, they tend to, stress out mentally. And of course, Gemini is ruled by Mercury in the mental facilities. So I could see why that occurred. And then, of course, I've got that 13 degrees of Cancer in the 6th house. And then it goes into the emotions. So you start out all nervous and jittery and scared and anxiety. And then you get emotionally, Anyway, that's how it sort of manifested in my life. Now, I use it for work now. My 6th house Gemini now investigates, and then I compassionately share the information that I gathered. Very same 6th house, just worked on it differently. Anyway, just wanted to also mention that not only is the sun entering Virgo on the 23rd, on the 26th, we will have a full moon in Pisces at 3 degrees. 3 degrees of Pisces on the 26th happens at 7:56 a.m. On the 27th, Mars goes direct at 28 degrees. 28 degrees of Mars. And that's in Capricorn, 28 degrees. That's in my 1st house, which is why I keep obsessively making videos this month. I don't know why. It's just one of those things. If you follow me on Facebook, you'll see just making more and more videos. I have no reason why. Okay, and then on the, as I said, on the 27th, Mars goes direct, and then on the 5th, Mercury enters Virgo. Thank goodness. We're all going to be smarter. And on the 6th of September, Saturn goes direct. Now, I've gone over this list several times this month, but it always bears repeating as we get closer and closer to these dates. And I will be adding more astrological events for all of you in a few days. Much love and much light and much joy and happiness and wisdom to all. This is Capricorntigress, Adrienne Igo of Astrology, A Look Inside. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.